One more time. We back again, family. We got the show. We're on. We're on Instagram Live. Let them know where they can catch us at, please,
You
ma'am.
can catch me at Queen QUEEN underscore Amir AMYRE underscore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we today was good for me. Relaxing. It was what? Go ahead.
No. I was just saying it was a good day. Like it wasn't
good day.
nothing. I didn't really have any highs. I didn't have any like lows. It was a good mellow day.
That's cool. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. Well, I have some very good stuff today. I think the show is going to be good. I think when people replay this one, I think it's going to be really good. So
We'll see.
yeah, I think we will see. So yeah, so hey, everybody that's tuning in, everybody that's gonna tune in, we just want to thank you for coming. We appreciate you. So yeah.
You know there's an app for that.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of stuff we could do for that. I didn't do it. Yeah, so we got to get the little thing where you can put all the sounds in there at one time and you good. So you want to do your monologue first?
I don't really have one. I was waiting on you.
Oh, that's what's up. It was what?
So profound.
No. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm standing on that.
Don't you
I'm standing on that. That's because I said it. That's what it's gonna do. All right. Okay. So I have moved past the quarantine. Okay. And I'll tell you why. I moved past the quarantine because I realized that this is my life anyway. This is what I do. I'm very particular. I'm very careful.
Yes.
I live with intent and purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just do things haphazardly. I'm thinking about other people most of the time. I'm self-aware and it's about other people. It's not about me. Yeah. That's my life. That's how I live. Don't go ahead.
We got 4 people on YouTube. Let us know if
you're
here.
Let us know who that is because we can't see who you guys are. So let us know on YouTube who's watching so we can address y'all because we appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I have minimized and simplified my life to the bare essentials. Like now, a lot of us, we're just, doing the bare minimum, but it's significant. We're going back to the core and getting away from the surface superficial. And I like that. The bare essentials for me is geared towards my top core essentials in life. More importantly, my family. My family is always first. For me, it was always about family. That's been a staple for me. Now we see so many people with their families connected, whether they value it or not. They're connected with their families in their home with who is important. The people that turn the wheels, the people that are staples in your life. This is where we are right now. I'm doing the things that I envisioned in the past. I'm doing it today, which is the quarantine, meaning not the people dying and getting sick, but as far as people taking care of each other, people being self-aware, people valuing personal space. People aren't going out as much spending frivolous money because, for me, money is a tool. It's not something that you spend. So all of these things is what I've been thinking the majority of my life. It has made me recognize even more how my mental state has always been my core, or how my mental state is where I needed to be, which is where we are right now. So the stuff that I think on a regular basis, the reason I say I'm past the quarantine is because this has made me realize that I've always thought like this. A lot of the things that people are doing is the stuff that I say, the things that I raised you off of, the things that were staple, the foundation, the universal principles is what it is right now. It's the stuff that we all going through. So that's why I say, for me, I realized, I said, okay, well, the quarantine, outside of people getting sick, we lost family. Yeah. We still have people sick in our family, but past that, past the illness, thank you to the essential workers. Listen, all of the assistant care, the nurses, the doctors, the janitors at the hospital, the people who take them to work, even if they can't get there, if their car go down, like everybody that's involved. We're keeping our world turning, this country turning. Yeah. And we take them for granted. They're usually the people that make the least amount of money because the people who are most important, we usually take for granted. That's what we do. That's just what it is. So we need to be more mindful and very careful that we don't continue to do that. So we got D online. We got Miss Heavenly Sunshine online and Mr. CL online. What did he say?
Mr. D said D checking in.
Mr. CL, I'm sorry.
Those who have always depended on others have to depend on themselves.
That's right. That's right, CL. No doubt.
The roles have reversed.
No doubt. Yeah. Well, and
the
really,
roles have not reversed. The roles
they have been solidified. They have been recognized.
No, there's the same.
Okay. What do you think? Take your time. What do you think? The roles have
It'll come back to me.
okay. So that was my monologue. Did you write some questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to? Okay, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I want to. So no. I get it because mine is going to take up a lot of the show because.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I know mine's gonna be on a lighter tip.
Okay. So we want to talk about some of the top millennial problems. So I sent out some stuff today. So we got some people that's going to log on. That's going to get their perspective on these questions and topics that we dealing with. So I want to say first, give homage to the new leaders of the world, which is the millennials. I don't like the technical term of it, but that's what they're calling it. So that's how we recognizing it just in general. You guys are turning the wheels now.
We are.
We handing y'all the torch. Like, that's it. So now with you guys, we need to recognize the problems that we gave you because the problems that were handed to us. Mm-hmm. And so now I just want to recognize some of the unique problems and things that y'all going through and see if we can put the problems out there and maybe come up with some solutions from the people that's watching. And we would gravely appreciate your opinion. One of the biggest things is y'all, the debt. You guys have inherited a huge amount of debt via student loan. That's something we didn't have as much in our generation as you guys do. So the student loan debt paralyzes the generation in so many different areas. So it makes it a challenge for you to buy a house or even rent a home in certain cities. It gives you credit challenges when you should be coming out of college. You shouldn't have these burdens on your head because it forces you to make decisions that you wouldn't ordinarily make if you didn't have the debt. Mm-hmm. And it paralyzes you from moving forward. Pursuing your passions. Your generation, you guys are pursuing your passions and it's killing industries because the way the marketing was done the last 40 or 50 years, they have to market differently to millennials because you guys think differently. You're more progressive, you're more forward. It's cutting edge, it's unique. It's some things that we've never seen before, in our systems and organizations. So you guys, the way that you are moving is changing industry. Mm-hmm. So we have to adapt and adjust to how you guys are spending money because, that circulation of that dollar is going to dictate what's being created and what's not going to be implemented in our systems and organizations. They're saying that the millennials are more stressed than any other generation. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Just speaking for the majority of you guys, what you hear?
We just have a lot of different pressures that you guys don't have.
Okay, go ahead.
The debt.
Mm-hmm. And tune in, everybody watching, I want y'all down. This is a question. I want y'all to tune in and chime in on this too. Okay, I'm sorry.
We have more pressures than you guys, like the debt. And then family life is different. Social life is different. The things that we're juggling are just more difficult. I think we're juggling more things than you guys are. And then you made a point about millennials changing the industry.
Industries, yeah. The economy.
I just think that when technology changes, so do jobs. Mm-hmm. So do the need for people. So I don't think us following our passions are changing the industry. I think we're just because we're presented with so many options. We don't have four categories to pick from. We're only doing those 4 categories. There's literally hundreds of jobs that were created before we got here that are in front of us.
That's right.
So I think the word pressure is why we're probably the most stressed generation. Mm-hmm. I will safely say pressure.
All right. So pressure. So one of the key components that we did not give you because we gave you so many options, because we gave you so many outlets, we gave you so much technology and information. We needed to kind of scale down. Don't want to say limit you, but we should have scaled down the options and the opportunity to a degree. Mm-hmm. Because if you just took off and you could work anywhere, a different place every day, imagine how chaotic that would be. If you could be a doctor today, a lawyer tomorrow, So there has to be some type of confines around, some order into what you do. And because the millennials think so broad, because everything is so wide open, because this is almost limitless, I think that's where the problem comes in, because you do need limits in certain areas. Yes. So with that being said, okay, I'm sorry. So, can you read it?
Stress is major for them due to letting tech speak and feel for them.
Yeah. So that's right, CL. So the stress comes from, you have to know that there are stages and phases of life. Me and you were talking earlier. When you were 10, you thought the world was what? Like, it was
Candyland.
There you go. And now you know that it is
life.
There you go. So it comes with its challenges, pros and cons. Yeah, all that stuff comes into play. So because now, why do you think that is? Why do you think differently today than you did at 10?
I mean, it's just, again, more exposure.
Experience.
I think if still 10, I would still have that mindset.
That's right.
So that exposure, so pressure again.
So pressure. I'm saying experience, because you experience things that let you enlightened you onto what the stresses are. So you don't think that it's the same way, because the experience has taught you that you can't look at it the way that you used to. So now, with your generation, you guys need to understand that you're going to elevate and evolve past today. You're going to be the parents. You're going to be the grandparents. Y'all going to set the pace for the race. So now, because you guys take it too seriously, because you think that where you are is where it's going to stay and what it is and where it's going to be, and you're going to elevate and grow past that. And that's what the biggest message I think that we would want to send y'all is, not to take it so seriously and understand that there's some things that you don't know, and it's okay. It's okay. That's one of the biggest things that I think we would want to give y'all, that you're going to grow and evolve, and you don't know everything, and it's okay. Because I think that you guys are using us as a blueprint, and y'all trying to do the things that we're doing, but we're 20, 30 years ahead of you guys. So when you start looking at stuff and trying to do what we do, you have to have the experiences and have the growth that we had to go through, because we was y'all. We hit the clubs. We thought we was cool. We thought our parents were stupid. We thought, hey, the world just started when we came into it, not understanding that it had been here for millions of years, and you not a grain of sand on the beach. Okay, we had somebody.
Mr. D said, I think the younger generation is pressured to carry a torch they're not being prepared to carry. And then he said college costs a hell of a lot more. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Pressure.
And that right. And that's coming from,
I think y'all, safe to say, you guys tell us things that you guys were doing at our age, and it makes it seem like we're not doing anything.
Wait, we make it seem like that, or y'all take it like that? I want to be clear. Do y'all take it like that?
We take it like that.
Okay.
Because I remember we got a cousin here, and he was like, well, when I was in my early 20s, I had a family. Again, we don't identify that. It's not our lives. Like that's not our lives.
Right.
We don't identify with a lot of things y'all are talking about. One, because majority of us weren't exposed to that. And second, y'all didn't have technology to worry about. Y'all didn't have, again, I go back and I say,
student loans,
the pressures that we have.
Inflation.
So we have to perform.
That's right.
Under
pressure.
Different circumstances than y'all did.
Absolutely.
So now we're trying to adapt. I would use the word adapt.
There you go.
We are adapting to you guys' blueprint. Like, we can't do the steps that you guys did.
That's right.
When you guys were our age, because it looks completely, I'm not saying the game has changed, but it's at another level.
Some of the dynamics have changed, and you can't do it the way we used to. That's right.
Exactly.
You are correct.
So it's like when y'all talk about it and we just sit there like dumbfounded, we just like, we don't understand. I don't know. And some people are doing it. Like, there are some millennials that are having full-blown families, so in there, they have both, corporate jobs, and they're juggling this and that. But the rest of us, it's a lot on our plate.
Mr.
D said, a lot of times the degree won't get you into the field you spent all those years preparing for.
Yes.
Again, y'all didn't have the pressure to go to college.
That's right.
They didn't push it.
No, they did. No. Yes, they did. So, they did. They pushed it. So here's what happened. There were still trades that we knew were available. Like, what did I do? Tell that story. When I was in college, what did I do?
You created a barbershop.
I dropped out because I could make more money part-time than I could on a full-time job with a degree.
But
because that's a
they
trade.
weren't pushing it like
no, they did.
It's okay. When I say
they
push
did.
it. So where families sit down talking, okay, so what college are you considering?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
See,
and that's but okay, so let me make sure I'm clear. They pushed it 70% as hard as they do now. Now there's no prerequisite. The only option is college. We had options of trades or starting a business, which came from our lineage, which came from 3 or 4 generations past us. So we did have to view. So we did have an uncle, aunt, a cousin, grandfather. Somebody sat down and said, hey, you can get a trade. You don't have to go to college. So we had 70%. Y'all got 100%. What is the alternative today other than going to college? See, there in lies the difference.
You can start your own business.
That's not being pushed though.
Right.
You can.
It's not.
Right.
It's and I don't want to say it's looked. It's just viewed differently. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't go to school, then everybody's like, oh, "What's wrong with you? Did your parents not love you to want to push you?" And you're like, "Whoa,
right? Like, yeah, that
how did that get there? Because that's not what that means." But I don't know. I just think the way when I say the way that they push it, it's just different. Like now it's everywhere. Like it's literally
that's
everywhere.
it. That's the only option for the most part.
Yeah, and if you don't go, then
you're a loser.
It's like a stamp of
like you're a loser. Yeah,
I don't know.
So, but now let me say this. So here go the kicker. This is how the more things change, the more they stay the same. Our essential workers, if you look at it, most of them do not have a degree. I guarantee you, if you Google this, and I have not done the research, this is my opinion. If you Google the essential workers today, I guarantee you, most of them do not have a degree.
This is true.
So this society that we've set up, this myth, this ideology that we're trying to push on this generation is unrealistic because the people that we need every day are the people who we say are the losers.
So then this is my question.
When they are really the winners.
If we have so many issues as millennials.
No. Well, we had the same amount of issues. It's just it's y'all turn. The light is on you.
If we have so many issues, I didn't say they were better or worse
than
you guys or more.
Okay. All right.
If we have a certain amount of issues, who are we asking the question why we have these issues?
You're asking me who are y'all? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so Mr. CL said because our community was smaller as well as our world.
There you go. Ooh, that's deep.
And then hard. Mr. Kevin said alternatives are diluted as well. Everyone wants to start a get rich quick business with little effort invested. Right. So
two of them big. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I would just ask, are we looking at the parents because this is pushed so hard? Are we looking at society because this is pushed so hard? Are we looking at our peers?
All three.
Yes. Because I think you guys had more of a, like the comment said, more of a community. We didn't, ours was more like a
what? Online experience?
Yeah, I don't even want to say And so we saw others doing this with degrees.
Right.
We wanted to be like that. I think social media has a lot to play in this conversation.
And the trick was like, when I went to school, because me and CL went to school together, school back then out of state
was cheap.
Was $6,000. Now I paid for my
be specific.
Okay.
For the whole calendar year.
$6,000.
Because some people
back in the day.
Not a semester.
No, a year. I'm sorry, 2 semesters.
Yes.
Because we didn't go on trimester, so let's be specific. 2 semesters at Alabama A&M University was no more than $6,000. Okay, that's what it was.
And now it's what?
18,000 to go to Alabama A&M. It's 18,000 easy, and I ain't looked it up. I know it's 18 for sure. No question, hands down. So
and that's the cost.
Yeah, there you go. To be specific. So now that's another $12,000 in 20, 30 years. So you're looking at the inflation of that. So then the food is higher, gas is higher, the cost of living is higher. So you have to factor all that because you have to live after you go to school. Yeah.
That's the thing. Our cost of living is a lot higher too. So
absolutely.
That pressure is high.
Absolutely. So I want to go back to CL said, hold on. Somebody coming in. Let's get that and I'll go back. So D said
society has changed. The economy has changed.
No doubt.
Truth.
No doubt. So CL said
things are so expensive.
I want to go back to what CL said. He said that the community was smaller as well as our worldview. See, we didn't have to deal with London and Paris, and Africa, and, Australia, Dubai. We didn't see them building. We didn't see them moving and shifting and changing and shaking. Like it was what it was where we was at. So that worldview it makes you think of things. You could get on tonight.
I already know.
We got somebody log in from everywhere around the world.
Yes.
Like people can go home and do I think it was Will Smith, him and Jazzy Jeff did a concert. They had 780,000 people. My man D Nice had 1 million people. You could do that from your house. To get 1 million people was impossible. 20, 30 years ago. It was impossible. You couldn't have 1 million people. Yeah. So that has changed. The worldview has changed. And then Kev said the alternatives are diluted. Everyone wants to start a get rich quick business now.
We gotta read the rest of that.
With little effort.
Invested.
Yes. That's where experience comes in. Good young people, this is what I'm saying. If you under the age of 4, okay.
It's okay, I do it too.
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
I'm sorry. If you under the age, if you I told you I was bringing
That's what I said.
I told you on it.
That's why I said.
What I say? Daddy said I'm standing on it.
That's why I said.
That's right.
You go first.
That's
right.
right.
Mine is gonna be
That's
lighter.
Right. So, thank you. I told you it was coming.
I know.
All right, so
mind you, good people, I wanted to opt out the show tonight because I heard him on the phone and I felt the energy. I said, I don't want to walk into this. And he was like, no, it's gonna be good.
And it is gonna be good. Not today, not right now, but later. Trust me, this is gonna be good.
God.
So, all right. So we went back. So I was going back to so with little effort invested. So that's where the experience comes in. Anything that's good for you is hard to get. But your generation must understand there is no overnight sensations. That is the exception to the rule.
Very much so.
Anything that's good for you is hard to get. You have to work at it.
And maintain.
You can't get it at 30 and 35. Sometimes greatness is going to take a lifetime to achieve. Sometimes.
To achieve.
That's it. So you guys think that you could click this button, go on here with a song or a poem or some art or this new idea and change the game. The game is set. Greatness comes with a period of time. Yes. Greatness is maintained, is not achieved. I'm going to say that again. Greatness is maintained, it is not achieved. Yeah, you can't get the greatness at 5 because you cannot maintain that. Yeah. That's not greatness. We give people accolades. As soon as they make a hit record or a platinum record, we say, "Oh, they hot." No. And in 2 years, you can't find them. You couldn't find them if you look for them. They just disappeared. That's not greatness. Greatness is Motown. Greatness is soul food. Greatness is longevity.
Lineage.
That's right. That's greatness. Yeah. You have to maintain it. You don't achieve it. So yeah, I want to drive that home to your generation. I know we got the Instagram. They ain't saying nothing on Instagram.
They're just tuning in.
Okay, so
they're coming in and out. No, they're coming in and out.
I would think that this conversation would spark. So we got somebody else on live on YouTube. Let us know that you're there so that we can recognize you. Please, and we got some more people to add it on. All right. So, all right, we got that. That was CL.
I'll take a deep breath.
D.
But I'm pretty sure people tuning in are your age. So
no.
Well, Kev is a millennial.
D. Kev.
2.
That's
So 50%.
No, 75. Well, yes, 50. 50 is half and half. Okay. CL said.
Also, we didn't give our knowledge to ones who show no interest.
Ooh, let me explain that. Do you know what that means?
Go ahead.
So when y'all hard-headed and y'all not listening, we didn't talk to y'all. We just let you go. And we say, okay, they're going to bump their head. CL, tell me if I'm right or not.
No child left behind ruined it.
There you go. So when y'all wasn't listening and y'all was hard-headed, we just let you go. And then we just going to wait until you come back and tell us that you learn, and then we're going to laugh at you. So tell me, CL, if I was right, because I think that's where you was going with that one. Yeah.
See, I think this conversation is cheating because I think most of you guys have already had this conversation. So you guys
because of experience.
You guys have
he said correct. Yes. But
correct.
Because I told you in 10 years, you are going to see this conversation totally. The people on Instagram, they not going to understand this conversation fully for 10 years. You listen to music that daddy, you grew up on old school. And you'll come to me, you be like, Daddy, I get it now. I understand the record. And I'm laughing because I'm like, I told you,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it today.
Yeah.
I didn't plant that seed for you to understand it today. That's right. So the people on Instagram, they're going to be like, I don't want to hear that. They're coming in and out. But let me guarantee you this. In 10 years, when they play this back, they're going to be like, whoa. They're going to have children. Their grandparents will pass away. They're going to have all these wealth of experiences that we all experience through life at a certain age. It comes at a certain time. It doesn't come when you want it. And that's the conversation I want to have tonight, exploring the problems that you guys face and trying to recognize some solutions, to say, hey, it's going to take some time, y'all. Relax. It's okay if you ain't doing what your parents did because they setting you up. It's cool. It's all right. It's okay.
Stop comparing our lives.
Yeah, stop doing that. It's not going to work. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about, so back to the top issues that millennials are facing. So, yeah.
More deep?
Oh, yeah. We're dealing with equality from Generation Y, which is you guys, who have been raised by, to be more tolerant. So when we're saying equality, we're talking about with you guys, because you're seeing the world come together. Mm-hmm. Whereas we thought it was separate because we didn't understand that it was connected. Mm-hmm. We couldn't see it. You guys get to see it. So with equality from your generation, how do you think that helps? And how do you think it sets you back? What are the pros and cons to equality?
I don't know. That's really... I think there's power in numbers. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if it's a help or hurt situation. It's kind of hard to.
You don't know if it's, well, do you see positive and negative in the question? Inequality.
Right now, I really don't. And maybe that's just me being
Oh, you don't see positive and negative in it?
I like I said, I see the power in numbers.
Oh, it's definitely, oh man.
And that's
that's definitely okay. All right, there you go. So let's move on. So we're gonna lighten it up a little bit.
All right, guys, take a deep breath.
No, we lighten up.
Right, you know how after you do something heavy, you take
right, we gotta take it. Okay, so yeah, let's we need to
take time to shift gears.
1 goes into 2, 2 goes into 3, 3 goes into 4. Then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta okay. That's
Jay-Z.
No, that was Fabulous.
Yeah.
I think that's Fabulous. He was on Bad Boy back then, I think, when he made that. Yeah. Okay, so if you had a student, this is what would Iman do? This is all about you, what you think. If I had a student loan with a debt of $100,000, I would blank.
If I had a debt of
$100,000, yeah.
I can't give you my real answer, but
well, get close. Try to get close to it. Swing at it. Don't hit it.
I'd find a side hustle to go ahead and take care of that.
Okay, yeah, let's stop right there. I want to stop right there as a father. I'm glad. Thank you so much for respecting your father. Yes, I thank you. No. I like how you answered it. I like that. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So why don't you have a student loan?
Because this good guy right here prepared me to, when I did decide to go to college, have what is it? What do they call it? Scholarships and grants. Mm-hmm. And then when I decided to move back home, things were cheaper. So I didn't have to take, $50,000 or whatever $1,000 in debt.
From an experience perspective, what plan was laid out first, and then what plan was executed at the end to go to college?
Laid out first?
Daddy said you need to go to what? HBCU.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
so, okay. and you end up graduating from
an HBCU
because of experience, not really me.
This is true.
Because I was just using experience. It wasn't about me.
Again, the pressure. Because what was my? It wasn't an excuse. My reasoning for not going is because everybody, not even everybody, it was local I wanted new experiences, which I don't trade
At what expense and what
at
cost?
all.
So let me listen. I'm gonna have my mechanic on here. I know. See, I know you don't want to
Bring
talk
this
about
up
that.
every other show.
No, I don't. I've never talked about my mechanic ever. I've never
You
talked
did
about.
like 2
No,
shows
I
ago.
did not.
Yes, you did.
Absolutely not.
Let's go back.
It's on video.
Let's
I can't.
play it back.
I can't tell
And
it.
y'all remember
I
him
can't make
talking
that up.
about the mechanic and how much it cost him every time I came home.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Let
I can
me
say
know.
once, one time, once,
I'll say 2 or 3 times, especially
one
when we're
time.
on the radio.
You know how many shows we got?
I know.
Every show is an hour. Do you
I
understand?
said every
Okay.
other. I feel like you mentioned
So
it. We don't go deep into it.
do the research.
Okay.
We're gonna do this research on it. So
I said maybe.
Yeah.
Every other show. I'm not standing
So-
on it. I'm just.
that was I like that question. All right. So to have the biggest impact on diversity, I would change the blank system. To have the biggest impact on diversity, I would change the political system, economic system. What system would you change to have the biggest impact on diversity? To help it, to move it along, to progress it.
The economic system.
Economic system. Okay. Oh, D said, I want to hear about the mechanic story.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the mechanic
Play
story.
it out.
So
This might as well be in.
my daughter, so I got my daughter a car, right? So then I said, you don't want your daughter to get on the road with a so Kev definitely understands this, right? So I didn't want my daughter on the road with a car that was questionable. Not that the car was bad. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give her the truck. I gave her the truck. When I tell you, every time she came home, it was a $500 bill on the truck. Now I cut my mechanic's hair. I knew this guy. I had to take my own parts and get the truck fixed. So I was saving hundreds of dollars. He wasn't taking advantage of me. But when she came home, he used to laugh. And he said, oh, your daughter back home. He said, well, just give me $500 and then I'll have your car ready in a day or two. It was like a thing. So now you told me something here recently. Why was the bill so high? Now I knew this, but I couldn't confirm it. Why was the truck getting towed? Because you were letting other people use the truck or taking people where they needed to go.
Yeah.
You were doing a lot. So I knew because the truck was reliable. So I knew it couldn't be $500 every time she came home. That was with parts that, and sometimes plus parts, so it was getting crazy, D. So that was the story about the mechanic. So D, you going through it because you got a family. It's what it is. It's finna cost you, and that's what it is. That's right. No, you cannot. That was outside of college. That was just the truck. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I reduce stress by, how do you reduce stress? I reduce stress by
sleeping.
Sleeping. Okay.
Yes.
My friends think I'm blank.
Funny.
My dad thinks.
Can I change that?
No, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, my friends think I'm wise.
Instagram first.
There's nobody there.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Nobody's on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you have more people than me. Why do you think there's nobody?
That is not true.
Yes.
No.
Why do you think there's nobody on Instagram?
I have no idea. Quite frankly.
Can people on YouTube tell me why you think there might not be somebody on Instagram right now? Just a question. Okay. My dad thinks I'm
spoiled.
No. Beautiful.
I mean,
Asiatic.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Duh.
No. See, I'm evaluating you from a perspective of what you do, who you are, not what I think.
I am a
that's different.
Spirit.
Yeah. Because I don't, so
I'm saying I'm wrapping it all up. Like
if
360.
Let me evaluate you from who I think you are.
It wasn't my question.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It wasn't a valid question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And it's not a negative thing. I'm not saying it's bad. But you say you are very spoiled. And people that know me, I tell them I'm spoiled.
Okay, you said I would think that because I'm your dad. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm telling you what I see first. That was my answer. But now I'm gonna tell you what I think. You want to hear it? See,
No, I was reading a comment.
What is okay.
D said the younger generation doesn't want to watch something information on Instagram.
There you go.
Now listen,
That's
I'm
real.
gonna be very honest.
Yeah, D, that's it.
Boom, drops bomb.
Nuclear, not hydrogen.
This is nothing against people that are in my life because I know they're not doing it on purpose. But if I post something that's going on, and like again, I said, if it's something on my level, then they're not gonna pay attention to
wise wisdom.
But if it's a
frivolous surface,
or
silly
a rapper or something,
they're
gonna tune in, and that's perfectly fine.
That's okay.
That's okay. I'm still gonna do what I do outside of this, but just know I'm watching. Like we see who's here.
Can I give a little history on that? What you just said. Let me put some jewels and pearls. Okay.
Mr. CL said, "Truth hurts for those who are living the lie."
We live a lie, and that's the only truth we got. CL don't know what he's talking about.
Mr. D said that is true. I see it all the time. Yep.
Ooh, that's deep. That was hard. Hard
in the paint.
That's what it is. Man, that was dope.
But it's all good though.
So okay.
We're gonna still do it.
No, but so it's not for today. So let me speak some. Go ahead. I want to speak some wisdom to what you said. When you said if you speak in wise words, all of the videos that I research when I look at stuff, if something is surface and superficial, it got 1 million hits. Anything with substance has lower numbers, and that's for several different reasons. But people don't want to think. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to use that cognitive thought process. They don't want to go deep and in depth. They just want you to give it to them and make them feel good right now. That's it. And when that don't happen, that's why we have a situation. And that's not negative.
It's not a negative thing at all.
It's not.
No.
Because when they come back around, I'm telling you, they'll get it and then they will appreciate it. But it takes time for that to happen. So this is, I do my forums and I do social experiments. So what one thing we can't do is because there's nobody there, and we've never had an episode where there was nobody on your live. Never.
People have come in,
but there's nobody there now.
Nobody there.
Exactly.
And it has been for a while.
But we never had that.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
love you anyway.
This is a social experiment, and I'm doing this so that people can understand. The people with experience know that that's going to change. Those people on Instagram will be the people on YouTube and Facebook. Once they elevate and grow to that level, they're going to watch this stuff and they're going to say, wow, why didn't I listen? But we're not doing it for that. We're doing it because this is what we're supposed to do. And it's no shot, no shame, and no bad on them. We're just talking about the issues that you guys are plagued with. And if you take the issue and don't deal with it, it's not going to go away because you're not handling it.
We have Corinne on there.
Oh, Ru. Hey, that's my baby girl. So my youngest daughter is on. Hey, Ru. What's up, babe? Love you. Yeah. All right. So, my lifelong goal is to blank. Your lifelong goal. Touch lives. How do you do that now?
I do.
How do you do that?
Just being me, honestly. I think that's the best way to touch lives is to authentically be yourself. And I think, and I can safely say that when people get close to me, they won't find anybody else like me. It is very rare if they do. So,
but you've learned that today you lose, but then tomorrow
and I have learned the satisfaction of like guys that I've dated at some point, then coming back. I'm just like, you've done the damage. The damage is already done. There is nothing that I can do at this point. But I thank you for the compliment. I just got to keep it moving, and that's all good.
Okay.
Mr. CEO said virtual reality does not translate to present living. You are coming with the hot ones.
CEO don't know what he's talking about. He don't know nothing. He ain't nothing. He bringing it, ain't he? He dropping the bombs tonight. Yeah.
I like how it does.
Wow. Man. Yeah. It's yeah. Okay. I know I'm at my best when I blink. When are you at your best? I know I'm at my blink. I'm at my best when I
know I'm at my best.
Comment on that, Ren. Comment on that.
She's not here.
Oh, she gone? Okay.
I was saying she was or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm at my best when That's a good one.
That's okay.
I'm at my
think about it.
best when I help people heal. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, it makes sense
when
to
I,
me.
well, if it's a gift, if it's a hug, or if it's a conversation, it's stuff like that, you know. So if you know me and you're close to me, I like, you know, my dad taught me, give gifts that people can use and are meaningful. Like, I don't just do, I don't know, oh, I think this is a cute outfit. No, if they like taking baths, I'll do bath stuff like that. So stuff that's geared towards them in their daily life. Yes. There you go.
Okay.
I'll say when I'll even not even say healing, when I'm giving. When I give to others.
And if it heals, it heals. If it don't, it is what it is.
Because it might not heal you. It might just make you feel okay.
It might hurt you today. So let's go. I like that.
Unfortunately.
So when you go to the doctor, sometimes the doctor sends you to a specialist. And then the specialist will say you need to have surgery. So the specialist may be the surgeon or send you to a surgeon. So when you go into the operating room, they give you the mask and they ask you to count backwards from 10 to 1. Now, that's the anesthesiologist. You never see the surgeon usually during the operation day.
Right.
But the operation takes place. And when you wake up and you come back to, you're usually in your room. So the surgeon goes in and replaces, fix, or takes care of whatever the problem is. And then you wake up and then you get to the bed and to the hospital and you never know who the surgeon is. So there's a process. So just because somebody doesn't understand the process, that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. Just because you don't see the person that's doing operation doesn't mean that it didn't work. So that's where you are right now. So you are doing, you're performing operations like on Instagram.
It's okay.
There's nobody there. They're not recognizing you. But trust and believe when I tell you.
It's okay.
No. I know it's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. But when they get a problem,
I feel no type of way.
And they go through the process and they can watch this and they'll say, wow. Then they'll get it. Because nobody ever sees the surgeon. You are a surgeon in your generation. So there's never been a movement where the leader has not suffered for the cause. You must rest and be prepared for the consequences. That's it. That's it. Okay. That's it. So I just want to put that in your spirit. And that's why nobody's on Instagram. And that's a good thing. That's good. Not good in nobody should be watching. Good as in it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. We asked you that. I know I'm wrong when I blank. You know you're wrong when.
I know I'm wrong when I second guess it.
Okay. Hard times make me
appreciative.
The world is
beautiful.
Blank is sacred to me. What is blank is sacred to me? What is sacred to you?
Being genuine is sacred to me.
Why? That's a good one. Why is that?
Because I'm a genuine person. And sometimes it gets me caught up in situations that I don't need to be in.
Go into that. Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Pause. Mr. CL said, you have the best of both worlds because you can move between them.
Okay, so that's okay.
Yes. Because I'm a genuine person, wolves take advantage of that. And they see that and they're like, ooh, this is a good one. Let's see how long we can ride this coattail. And then when I realize, I'm just like, but my heart was genuine. So, and I'm a Pisces too. So if you know anything about that, it's legit. So.
All right.
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have no time for my questions. Go ahead.
No. We have time. No, go ahead. See, come on. Go with you.
Go ahead.
No, go with you. But this is next generation conversation. It can't be just one side.
I get it. I was just like,
no, you gotta.
A long time. But I still
She
wrote
had
just
jokes.
in case.
She had jokes, y'all, when we started. Now I ain't joking no more. Go and get your paper.
That's why I said you go first.
No, because you was like, he said it was gonna be
And it was exactly what I thought it was.
Because that's what I said it was gonna be.
Was not gonna sign up for this.
That's
I had
okay.
to
So do your questions.
Okay. Fill in the blanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Daddy is sad when
people close to me are hurting. Family, friends, or other.
Okay. Daddy gets excited when
people around me, family, friends, or other are good.
Okay. Daddy's dream vacation is
I'm living it.
okay. We'll take that as an answer. Okay.
I'm living it.
Daddy feels blank about family.
Encouraged.
Okay. Daddy thinks money is a what?
Tool.
It's not Jeopardy.
I don't need you. You knew what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
because you said it earlier in the show, and I was like,
Okay.
Because
It's a cycle.
Daddy has never.
Ooh, never done drugs. I've never done drugs.
Or had Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
Gotta
I've never had
change
Chick-fil-A.
that.
I've never had Chick-fil-A and I've never done drugs.
When Iman doesn't keep her word, you feel blank.
Disappointed, hurt, and totally twisted. That's it. Because I raised
All
you.
three? Okay.
Yep. No, it's more. I just wanted to come up with.
Okay.
It was more than that. It's more than that.
Yikes.
Pisces rule the universe. That's what CL said.
Yes.
He don't know. He don't know nothing. He don't know.
We do.
D laugh.
Okay. What is trending on Instagram?
Ooh. People.
That's not acceptable.
Oh, okay. But it's right.
Okay. So Mr. Pullum
Never.
said, never not done what he said.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's real.
True.
If I say I'm doing it, I'm doing what I say I'm going to do. Because that's what I'm doing. That's
so
real.
I'll tell you.
Man, Pull don't know what he's talking
It's
about.
the Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Yeah, I saw that today. Today. I saw it for the
Yes.
What about it?
That's a big thing.
What about it?
People are saying like
That's dope.
it's funny. They're making memes. They're making skits. It's just you have to watch it. Like, I can't really explain it to you. It's like it's an awkward encounter. It's just you gotta watch it. So
What's the question?
it's so, what was trending on Instagram?
Oh, that's
And
oh,
it said
I'm sorry.
people.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was like, that's not.
But it was accurate. I was right. I just didn't know
no,
who.
that's no.
I did. I got it right.
Y'all,
I got to get partial. You're
You
right.
failed
Yeah. If it's multiple choice, yes. No, excuse me. Was it? What's the other one? Not multiple choice.
fill in the blank.
Yes. I would have missed it. Yeah,
failed.
I would have failed. You're right.
Even multiple choice, you would have failed.
Because if you gave me multiple choice, I probably would have picked them because I saw it today.
Okay.
Ha.
What is the don't rush challenge? I'm gonna give you an option.
Give me options.
Is it a makeup video?
Okay.
Is it a before and after
Before
challenge?
and after challenge. I already know.
Okay.
I ain't even hear the other one. What was it?
It is.
See?
It's the before and after.
I'm feeling that. See? It's a gift. It's a gift. I'm telling
Name
you. I don't know
3
this
different
stuff.
type of food delivery services.
Ooh.
And don't name
Uber Eats.
Nope,
Oh.
you cannot do that one.
You can't tell me what I can't say.
Nope.
Okay.
Except for Uber Eats, sir.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, see, this is bad for you. Papa John's.
No.
Pizza, see?
No. No.
See what I'm saying?
Very
You can't-
specific. No. Food delivery.
Papa John's,
No. Stop.
Pizza Hut.
No.
What?
Those are not food
What?
delivery
Yes, they
services.
are.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, those
They
are
deliver what they deliver.
businesses that
What-
deliver.
What they deliver clothes?
Okay.
Next generation conversations. Bam in the house, baby.
Third
See,
party.
this is what I'm
delivery
saying.
services.
Y'all gotta help me right here.
Y'all know.
What? They deliver
Okay,
food.
go
That's
ahead. Okay, you have someone helps you.
Oh, no, I don't need that.
Okay.
I answered your question. You just didn't know what you was asking me.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Whatever.
I could go down a whole list
No.
of people that deliver food.
Whatever.
That's what you said. That's right.
That's not a food delivery service, though.
So when you get help, so CL hooking me up.
Go ahead.
I got DoorDash and Grubhub.
Yes.
And I don't even need that though. Because I said Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's. Ooh, can I keep
No,
going? You want me
because
to keep
those
going?
no. No.
Those are food delivery services. I'm just saying. Y'all help me out. So let's define.
Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay. What year did the Bop It come out?
Ooh, that was in my generation.
Was it?
Yeah. Bop It been out.
Okay.
Oh, so wait. Let me ask you a question before you go into that. Is that my generation, your generation? Because Bop It been out.
What did your Bop It look like?
We hit a thing. It was
no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was out.
Okay, now.
So you need to be specific with your question.
It's called Bop It.
We had that.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, the little game
because y'all repeating the stuff that we did. Y'all copying our stuff.
When you pulled it, you hit it, you twist it. You have to do it simultaneously.
Put it.
Remember, it was a little. Okay, it was like this long.
Okay.
And you had to pull it, hit it in the middle, and twist it, and it was.
Oh, that was oh God, dog it. That was God dang it. It was in arcades all the time.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you
okay, I don't remember. Okay, go ahead.
Was it 1994?
Nope.
Was it 2000?
Nope.
Was it 1996?
2000.
No, it's 1996.
Because I'm trying to go with y'all generation. Because our generation, it was before that.
Okay.
It was before 96. I guarantee you it was. Because I played
that.
Okay, right.
The one that I just described.
I'm sorry. I'm off. See, I'm getting older.
When did The Lion King come out?
Oh, I can get this one. Okay, so all right. Let me go back. I watched The Lion King 100 million times. Why did I watch it 100 million times? Because we rewound that thing. Yes. It was on videotape, y'all, VHS, like y'all Instagram, VHS.
Boom. Yep.
I was gonna break it down because no, I would have said 95.
Not Lion King.
No, I would have said wait. Lion King. So Bop It came on 96, probably. Yes. Okay, right. So
I'll give you a hint.
No, wait. Let me try. Oh, you were 95, 97.
No, 94.
94? Oh, was it? Okay. All right. I tried. So, man, that was before you.
Well, it was when I was
yeah. So, yeah.
When did the Cheetah Girls come out?
Give me some options.
2000.
Okay.
2010 or 2003?
03.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Penny Proud's love interest in the Proud Family movie?
Oh, can I get options?
Yes. Was his name Puff? Was his name Wally? Or was his name 15 Cent?
Wally.
No, 15 Cent.
I thought that. I said it wouldn't be 15 Cent because of 50 Cent.
You and me will always be time.
All right.
Family. And I have to watch that movie. I gotta find it because it was a thing.
Okay.
It's definitely a thing. Okay.
All right.
That's my question.
That's it. Oh, okay. So I got some more. All right. This back to my family on YouTube. Anybody watching?
Yikes. Take a deep breath, guys.
No, they ready.
We shifting gears. See, that's
okay.
You already had a plan?
No. They came ready. You don't have to get ready when you stay ready. Okay, the saying is this. You don't have to get ready when you stay ready. All right. So if we live in the present, this is to my YouTubers. First of all, how many people on YouTube just put a Y? Just say click Y. Bing, 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 let me know you're there. So before I do this, we're gonna wait, we're gonna pause. Let me know you're there, y'all. So we still got 6 people on. Just put a Y and let me know you're there before we go. So okay, everybody multitasking. That's what it is. All right.
Yes.
If we live
conversations.
Okay, YD. We got Pullum, we got CL. Okay, we got 3. Okay, so if we live in the present and we diligently prepare for the future, how do we think learning from the past hurts the millennials? If we live in the present, we diligently prepare for the future, how do we think that learning from the past hurts, not learning from the past can hurt the millennials? Can hurt them. Not saying it is hurting.
This is their question, right?
This is my question.
Gotcha.
No, so anybody who want to answer, because we don't. Yeah, this is for you guys on YouTube. So now what I want to say is, we We live in the present because that's the only thing we can do. We prepare for the future because the present we know is leading to the future. But we're forgetting. I can't say that. I think my opinion
Neglecting.
is that the millennials neglect learning from the past when it's all connected. So that was the question I was asking. And what do they think? Does it potentially hurt? Can it potentially hurt the millennials if they don't learn from the past? That's the question. Now, what do you think? First, we'll get to that. You go. You want to do? Okay. So what?
Millennials have the tendency to downplay instances and experience that we could learn from. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So you think?
I agree with that.
Okay.
Mr. Pullum says nothing is new under the sun. Yes, it hurts. Mr. CEO said you can't learn with blinders on. This is very true. Ooh. Dropping hot ones today.
Ain't he CEO hot, ain't he?
Y'all had a conversation, didn't you?
No. Yes, we've had conversations for 30 years. 30 years. We've had conversations. Yes, we have.
That is right. Y'all have known each other.
That's right. We've been knowing I've been knowing that dude. Like, we kind of old a little bit. Yeah. It's been a long time. So here. The question is, do you think somebody said something?
No, I was mocking you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I was reading. Do you think that can potentially hurt the millennials?
Oh, yeah.
Because we living in the present.
I think we reinvented the wheel.
Yes. Okay.
Heavenly Sunshine, you can make more mistakes if you are going forward blind. You need the past.
Okay.
Mr. Kevin said it also shows up as a lack of accountability.
Ta-da! That's hard. All right, so we talk about accountability like a lot.
Supposed to experience trumps everything.
You take that one. No, because that's easy for me. No, I want to hear your perspective because we still got Instagram. They're going to see it.
Yes. So without experience, like on the job training, you don't really know what you're doing or what you're getting yourself into unless you have the experience to make the correct decisions and to move forward. That's how I'm going to sum it up. So without having experience, you have the knowledge, like you always say, you can go to Harvard, blah, 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 blah. But until you actually experience it, you just have the knowledge up here. You're not really, I think experience is applying your knowledge.
Yes. No, they don't think it's what it is. You are correct.
Yes.
So when you're a doctor, you go through medical. You start off, when you're trying to be a doctor, you start off in medical. I'm asking you, this is a question. When you're a doctor, school. After you get out of medical school, you have to go to the hospital and do a residency.
Right.
School is the foundation, the theory. The real education is the practical application of the theoretical knowledge from school. So then you go to the hospital and then you become a resident. That's where you apply the knowledge to get the experience. There is a doctor experienced over you who has 5, 10, whatever amount of residencies.
He's going to make a better call.
Exactly. Yeah. The 10th of a second. Explain to them what a 10th of a second is.
You go ahead.
No, absolutely not.
I'm not going to do it justice.
No, yes, you are. Because you know what it is. So when we have the experienced doctor family over the residents.
On Instagram, we have a minute left. So
okay. All right. There you go. Okay. Take it easy. All right. Thanks for tuning in. So when you have the experienced doctor that is over the residents, what happens is the residents could actually be smarter than the doctor that presides over them. But his or her experience is going to trump, like Kev said. No, excuse me. Who said that? Experience trump. That was Mary. Experience trumps everything. Mr. Pullum said that experience trumps everything. Very intelligent students one day can supersede the experience of the teacher.
Yes.
But they say that
you gotta emphasize comma, but
okay.
Underline that, highlight it.
Okay.
Write that down, circle it, arrow it. Go ahead.
But okay, so no, there's no but to that.
You just said but.
I'm sorry. Tell me what. I'm sorry.
You were saying they might be smarter than the person.
Yes, and they
It's a
could
little bit
one
Yes.
day
But then you
supersede.
said but, and I was emphasizing the
But
or something
it
else.
takes time
Yes.
to gain the experience
Okay.
to transfer the knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
So Mr. D said there are so many new problems we face today. We have to be sure not to make the easy mistakes that have already been made. True. Kevin said experience doesn't always resonate if we don't take the time to self-reflect.
CL.
You are correct.
Yes.
Mr. CL, been training all our lives to impart wisdom on those who are listening.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Pullum again said, even when you get the degree, you still can't get the job because you lack the experience. Now, let's sum this up for millennials.
Mr. Pullum don't know what he's talking about.
When they say you have to have X, Y, and Z experience, but we just came out of college.
That's right.
That is the perfect example.
Exactly. But they've been playing that game with us.
Oh, no, for sure.
They played that game with us. So you could get this PhD, these master degrees, and they'll say, oh, but you need more experience. So do not answer this, y'all. There's somebody very close to us that is a doctor that is unemployed right now because his life experience supersedes the formal education of the people that he works with. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, because that went.
There is somebody that we know that's close to us that is a doctor who is unemployed because their life experience supersedes the systems, organizations, and the people who are over him. I'm going to leave that right there. Now, they know what it is. Okay. Hopefully one day they'll see this, and I'm speaking to their spirit right now. When I left college, now this is I want to be careful when I say this. I knew that I had a divine intervention on my life that made me wise beyond my years. I knew that. So when I dropped out of college, I was trying to figure out a way to explain this to my family. I was trying to figure out what am I going to do? If I dropped out, I'm a failure. That's what it meant. Okay. If you drop out of college, you're a failure. Mm-hmm. So when I dropped out of college, I did a whole lot of stuff, y'all, that was real good. I changed industry. So with that being said, I opened up a lot of businesses, but I had to say to myself that I have to understand that if I'm a failure, I had to excel and exceed. I was using wisdom that didn't belong to me because I was too young to understand what I was doing. So what I'm saying to you is that just because somebody calls you a failure, that doesn't mean that's what it is. Because when I was driving home, I'm trying to figure out what am I going to tell my family? Because I'm a college dropout. But what I did after that proved that theory to be false. Because the experience of my life can prove it to be different. But the theory was there. So my life helped change some of the theory. That's what I would have to say. Ta-da. Yeah, I would have to say that. Yeah. So I remember, so we would tell the story. So remember the first time you met Mr. Pullum? You remember that? Do you remember that? The first time. We moved to Huntsville. So that's when Daddy went back to school. Right.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if that was the first time.
That's what you're right. I see what you're saying. Yes. So yeah, that was the first time. So
he met me before I met him.
Yes, absolutely. Right. You don't remember him. He knows exactly who you are. Yeah. So when I dropped out of college the first time, why did I go back to school? Why did I go back to the same place I left?
Us that you finished what you started, no matter what. It's a bigger life lesson.
That's right.
Than you just getting your degree with honors.
And just because you were successful at business, that's one aspect. Mm-hmm. And you also have to have the theory. So I had experience, but I also had to get the theory and the pedigree to go with the experience so that I could be validated in what we call this society. Yes. Yeah. He said, you taught me that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Know. So a lot of people I don't know that know me.
Right. Yeah.
So hello out there.
So I did it backwards. So I gained the experience.
Is it backwards?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Because, I'm sorry. No.
I want to say, so then did I do it backwards?
No. I'm saying
I put that?
From the way society sets it up, gotcha. You get the theory in the school first, then you gain the experience. I gained the experience first. Okay, good.
You gain the experience first. I got you.
Yes, and then the knowledge.
Right. So then Mr. CL said, led with life experience and back it up with your degree, trade, or business ownership.
That's right. So now I think that's how it's supposed to go, but nobody taught me that. I learned that by living life. Nobody said, hey, you ain't got to go to college. You need to, nobody said that. Like, no, they didn't. They said, go to school, get your degree, then get your experience. But like you said, and you and Mr. Puddle. So when you go and you get your degree and you come to the job, you don't have the experience. So then they get to manipulate you from that perspective. So I saw that. And that's why I didn't go that route. Yeah. Man, that was good. I like it. Do you want to close it? Close out the show.
No,
wrap it up. No, I want you to wrap it up. I want you to wrap it up.
What we talked about?
Yeah, just everything, the experience, how you feel, what you think, what you heard, what we said.
I think we all need to take a step back. We can always learn and grow no matter where we are in life. Take every day as a lesson, and actually sit down and talk to your elders. I think that's super important. They know a lot more than we think they do. There's power in silence. And a lot of elders are silent because they have so much experience and knowledge. They got both of them. And I feel like a lot of times they get caught up because they want to tell us, but they just like, I got to let them go.
We have to let you get experience. Yes,
so
absolutely.
Think, especially for millennials, I think we need to definitely take this time to reflect and just move forward. I think there's a lot of things that we need to work on. We're doing a lot of positive, but we're also doing probably more harm than we think we're doing. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. That was a good wrap up. So we want you to take this, we want you to test this, we want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon, take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just need to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.